The goal of this event is to really bring various viewpoints together. So we just heard there from a university. Before that, we heard from Intrinsic, so from a company. And now we want to hear from a representative of an association. Now, our next speaker has been working as a programmer, trainer, and consultant in the robotics industry for over 30 years. And I hope I'm going to list everything here. If I forget, I'm sure he'll remember to remind you all. So he is the CEO and founder of RobTech. He is the founder of robotforum.com, the largest community for industrial robots in the world. He has his own YouTube channel. And at the German Robotics Association, he's the head of the applications and education departments, where he's working as a project manager on the robotics driving license, which is set to become the new standard for robotics education in Germany and beyond. And if that's not enough, there's just the small matter that he's also one of the founding members of the German Robotics Association as well. Please welcome Werner Hampel.
Thank you.
Hi, Werner.
Thank you.
Great to have you here. This is for you.
Yes, thank you. So, start the presentation. How many of you are interested in work in companies that manufacture robots? Let's see. 2, 3, yeah. How many of you work in companies that help robots be better robots with tools, software, hardware, and so on? Okay, and the rest? Okay, it's much more. Maybe machine builders in the room? Yeah. Okay, thank you. My name is Werner Hampel, and today my topic is small business, big impact. Why SMEs or the craft in the craft sector is a success for the robotics market. We try to find out in the next 20 minutes why SMEs are the biggest market for robotics in the future and how to enter it. My journey in robotics started over 30 years ago by founding RobTech. Since then I founded also robotforum.de and robotforum.com. As you already told, they are the greatest support forums for industrial robotics worldwide. Maybe if you have a startup or a robotics company, you want to be more visible for the community, you can advertise there. I'm also a co-founding member of the German Robotics Association, and maybe you know me from the robotics channel. I have an English spoken robotics channel and a German one. For me, robots are my passion. Yeah, but the most important is to help humans to work with robots. Let's look what some major issues currently shape the world of manufacturing and beyond. One of the biggest concerns is definitely the shortage of skilled workers that many of our countries face now. We also see a lot of smaller businesses, especially in the craft sector, they have to close down. They are not very automated yet and cannot compete with the big industry sector. Yeah, we know that. There's also something like a resistance against AI and robots, and a lack of education and training how to use robots in the companies. And of course, we have the global competitions. The European manufacturers find themselves in competition with Asian and North American manufacturers and vice versa. So what is one big step to combat this? Yeah, bring automation to SMEs, of course. Let's start with some numbers. Yeah, don't worry, this is not time to check your mobile phone. These numbers are quite interesting, and my eyes have been opened very, very well when you see this. So let's compare, to break it in perspective. We just compare the craft sector with the automotive industry, okay? It's only the craft sector. And we have about, the automotive industry has about 1.3 million euros sales volume and the craft sector alone has 1.5 trillion sales volume per year. And if you look at the people that are working in these companies, we have 13.8 million people employed in the automotive industry and about 20 million in the craft sectors in Europe. Employment brings us to the next big issue, which is the shortage of skilled workers. About 120 to 150 skilled workers currently missing in the automotive industry. In 5 years, we will see much more, about 250 to 300,000 in 2029. However, there are already 800,000 in the craft sectors missing. 1 million, and the numbers is expected to be 1.5 million and 1.2 and 1.5 million in 2029. One of the best ways to combat that, yeah, automation and robots. Yeah, we're here for the robots. If you take a look how many robots are currently installed across different industries in Europe, it becomes clear that the craft sector is far behind. We have around about 240,000 industrial robots in the automotive industry, 80,000 in electronics, 50,000 in metalworks, but only 15,000 in the craft sector. I don't know how valid these numbers are. Maybe some bought their robots on eBay. Yeah. We don't know. And we don't know how much are working. But are you kidding me? 15,000, yeah? When we have about 1 million workers we are already missing. Yeah? We need robots to combat that. These numbers show a very crucial problem that the craft sector is facing at the moment. It's a huge industry, and the demand is certainly there. But many businesses don't have enough workers. Many of them have to close down. The sector largely isn't automated yet, and the potential is huge. I don't think they will find enough skilled workers in the next time. I hope they will find robots that do the work. You know, robots have been established in factories for decades. And while those continue to benefit from robots, yeah, automotive industry, they are the pioneers in automation. They will still benefit from all these new trends we heard here in this room. The big winner will be the SMEs. But right now, there's a gap in the market because robots have not found the way to the SMEs, to the small, medium-sized businesses. In 2022, the German robot manufacturer Fruitcore Robotics conducted a study among German manufacturing SMEs with intriguing results. We see, there's some numbers missing, 14% already use robots. 18% think about in the next few years, in the next future. Just wonder, maybe something with thing is wrong. Okay. But at least we see only 32% they are thinking about using robots in the next time. But 68% have only vague or no plans to implement robots. And this is a much potential which is unused. Why is it that? It is because they don't know how to use the robots. The main thing concerns, I like this picture, yeah? Where's David? Oh, he isn't there. I think this is David. He's wondering about the design of this robot. The main concerns I came across my consulting and also in conversation with entrepreneurs and managers, the lack of knowledge, robots being too expensive and too complicated. From the outside, robots still seems inaccessible. Yeah, we know how to work with robots, but imagine somebody who never worked with robots. He has a company, he has a wood manufacturing company or something like that. He has the idea to install a robot, to do the robot, his work. cannot find any skilled workers. So for him, it's inaccessible. It's not possible to build a machine from a machine builder with everything. He buys a robot in eBay and wants to bring this work. But this is inaccessible. In 2022, the German Robotics Association also conducted a survey among SMEs and individuals that revealed that these doubts about robots mainly come from people who have no experience with robots. People that work with robots see the benefits, but people that don't work, they don't have an idea how to use these robots. So those who haven't heard anything about robots, we have to educate them. They need to receive robotic training, not only how to program the robots, but also to find out where can I use a robot in my factory. So we need to help people to learn how to work with robots so they can benefit from using from them. We need to help people to understand that robots are just tools that can make your work easier. Yeah? That shouldn't be afraid that they take away their jobs. No. We, the German Robotics Association, are working on creating a standard education system for robots like a driver license. It should be, we want to enable the people that they can work with the robots. We want a certified robot programmer. He can go inside the safety fence. When he has the certificate, we can let him in and program the robot. He knows the safety, he knows everything about the robot, and he can do this job. This will help people to learn the basics or maybe to become experts. Our focus is in practical knowledge that help people to get started with robotics quick and easily. We also want to help production managers and entrepreneurs make informed decisions about using robots in their companies. There's a lot of space for financial mistakes, for all these things. So we have to care about them. Yeah? I know a lot of companies, there's somewhere in the shop floor is a robot. Yeah? As a monument for that we cannot work with robots. They already tried this once. We have let them alone. We have to help them. What I say also applies to innovations themselves. We need to keep the human in mind when creating innovations. Innovations often start with a vision of a new technology instead of humans. The technology is designed for. This can lead in a gap what has been invented and what the market needs. So many of the new innovations in robotics can really revolutionize the market. But if you want to reach the SMEs, it's a new and very attractive market, we need to be sure that we create solutions that actually benefit them today. This brings me to my final point. Service can be more valuable than new fancy technologies. It's really easy to get overwhelmed for someone who is implementing robots for the first time. This is why it's important to help beginners to enter the world of robotics without confusion, overwhelm, and room for costly mistakes. We have to make good service as a priority because that's how we help business succeed. We cannot unlock the market of the SMEs when we let them fend for themselves. There's a sea of competitors who already develop robots there outside. Or tools. There's always someone who's going to be cheaper, better, or has an easier product than you. But if we offer service for them, they will choose us. I have a second business where I sell and install lawn mowing robots. My competitors are online businesses that sell the robots much cheaper than I do. I cannot compete with that. What sets me apart is the service I'm offering. My customers don't want the fantastic land mowers with experimental technologies. My customers want just a mowed lawn, yeah, in time for the family. This is what they buy from us. Yeah. If the most people wondering where's the feet of the man. That's worth more than just a couple of €100. So yeah, time for the family, isn't it? Yeah. What we are always doing, we're selling them some fancy products. Yeah, this is not what they buy. The same goes for industrial robots. SMEs don't want fancy robots with 100 sensors, cameras, and whatnot. Yeah, I like this robot. They just want to have robots that makes their work easy, and someone helps if it don't work. Yeah, just want the production that runs. Yeah, we cannot leave them alone. This leads in long-term success in an empowered market. And at the end of the day, SMEs are made up of humans, and they are the key component we need to be looking at. There's only one thing. If there's only one thing to take away from the presentation, let it be this. We need robots and tools that humans can easily use. And we need to educate and train humans to be able to use robots. We need a synergy of humans and technology. We cannot focus on one or the other. Yeah? We need both to unlock the groundbreaking potential of automation. On the other hand, we have the SMEs. It's a huge market that needs automation and robotics, whether they know it or not. We need to educate and train them and provide them with solutions that actually work for them. We all have these tools, you know, where we say, okay, this is the nicest robot hand. Yeah, this is the best robot. Yeah, I can talk with him. I can do this. He can go stairs down or whatever. Yeah, but the customer, they only want my part from here to here. This is what our solution should be, not this fancy robots things. I invite you to join this transformation and to help design automation solutions for small businesses in the craft sector. Change will be created one business at a time. I see this as my lawn mowing robots, you know. If I have one robot in the street, yeah, the next one buys one, yeah. He said, I'm not silly, yeah. This is crazy, yeah. He's doing nothing anymore, and he's a well-made lawnmower, yeah. And it's the same, yeah. If we have a robot in a factory, somebody comes, sees it, hey, I want this too. Yeah, this helps me. With the small business owners, they have no chance against the big industry, isn't it? Yeah. They're almost more flexible than ever. Their success is our success. And the sooner we start empowering this market, the sooner we will all thrive into a new era of automation. Thank you.
Thank you, Werner. Again, with one eye on my watch, maybe we can squeeze in a question or maybe two really short ones. So does anyone have anything here in the room for Werner? I'll give you 1 minute to think then. I have one that, again, someone gave me at the back.
And I think everybody knows that we have this problem,
yeah,
and we don't know how to solve it, isn't it? Yeah, it is, how can we reach these SMEs? How can we reach the craft sector? Mm-hmm. We need easy solutions. Yeah. So, let's say, what about if you ask the customers, yeah, send me your part you want to pick to somewhere else, yeah, mm-hmm, and we help them to find the solution and give him a complete solution. Mm-hmm. I think this is the right way mm-hmm, we should go through now.
Definitely. Is the robotics driving license available in English?
It's not available in English. It's also not available in German now. We start from 1st January. Mm-hmm. This is a huge project, it is, yeah. But maybe okay, one time we will, yeah, bring it in English. Yeah.
Okay, good. That's something that someone asked me before. Okay, now I think, again, if you have any more questions for Werner later on, feel free to get in touch with him. So, Werner, thank you once again. That was really great. Thank you. Werner Hampel.